Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be testing to see if the auto price updater mod still works. When I did a video before covering all the mods that still work, this was one of them that I listed, and as I said before, it does appear to be working, but the way in which it calculates the prices does not seem to be consistent with the way I said it before, and I don't recall changing it. So we're going to take a look at this. As you can see, the market price for this is $8.44. I think I had it rounding up like 10 cents or something like that. This is definitely not doing that. So $8.44, $9.30. And now mind you, I didn't set any of these prices. None of these prices were set by me. And that was my basis for saying that the mod still works. But what I needed to find out is whether or not it works properly. So if you've ever put items on shelves before in this game, you know that if you put an item on the shelf, you have to price it. It won't do it itself. So that right there confirms that the mod is functional, but it doesn't seem to be functioning the way that I set it to function. So we're gonna go into the settings, we're gonna check it out, and we're gonna find out what's going on. All right, as you can see, we are here currently in our game directory, and we have our Bepinex and our Melon Loader file. What I'm looking for should be in the Melon Loader folder, so we're going to go ahead and pop that open. We're going to go to mods, and here we have auto price updater here. You want to go back and you want to go to user data. This is where your configuration files are located, where you can change stuff in Melon Loader specifically. So where do we want to go now? Price updater. And once we bring that up, hold on, let me swap to that one real quick. All right, here we are in the configuration file, and let's take a look at what we got here. So we have price modifiers here, and then we have price rounding. If you guys watch my other video, you know that I told you to turn price modifiers off completely and then just use price modding. That's what or price rounding. That's what I was using. So let's take a look here. So set to true to add to the following amount to the price. Addition price, and you see all these numbers and stuff are in here, and they have a bunch of different metrics or whatever. So set true to use the following price multiplier, and it's saying to use this price multiplier here to true. This should be false. That should be false. So all of these should be false. Everything up here that says true or false should be set to false. Now, set to true to round prices to the nearest decimal or dollar. This is set to true, and we set it to round up. So instead of 10 cents, we're going to round it up to the nearest 25 cents. Okay, that 25 seems good, seems to be a price point that most people won't complain about. I think 50 was a little too much. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to save it, and we're going to go back into the game and see if it did it. All right, our save is loaded up. We are in the game. Let's take a look at our prices here, and as you can see, we got a bunch of whole numbers and stuff here now, so let's take a look and see. All right, so looking at these prices, none of them seem to have changed from before, or at least my memory is so terrible that I can't tell if they changed or not. So our best course of action now is we need to get a brand new product, something we don't currently have on the floor, and we need to examine that because that'll give us a clearer picture of what we're looking at here. So let's buy, I don't know, let's buy soda. We're gonna purchase this. We're gonna grab this and we're gonna go ahead and toss that in the fridge. That's currently priced at $2.90. All right, so market price here is $2.63, and the price that it auto set it to was $2.90. So that doesn't seem to be rounded up to the nearest 25 cents. All right, so our next test is let's go through a day, and then once the day's over, we'll reset and see what happens. So we're gonna let this day go through, and then we're gonna start a new day, and that's usually when prices fluctuate, and we'll see if everything corrects itself. If not, then we might be able to call this one a bust. Maybe this program or this mod does not exactly work as intended. Okay, now that a day has passed, let's go in and take a look at everything. So it looks like we've gotten closer to what it should be. So this one's $14.25. The market price is $14.04. This one's $14.25, $8.75. So they're all rounded up to the nearest 25 cents. And what that means is either the price is going to be 0, 25, 50, or back to 0 again. And all of these seem to be consistent with that. So This is 25 or 04. It's rounded up to 25. 75 or 56 is higher than 50. They rounded up to 75. 1404 rounded up to 25. 732 rounded up to 50. So yeah, this is working properly. Now, a lot of people had gotten confused because they thought that for whatever reason, the rounding was supposed to just add 25 to it. No, it's rounding up to the nearest 0.25 decimal. So yeah, this right here is 678. That's higher than 75, so they rounded it up to $6. So there you go. That's how this is supposed to work. Now, obviously, obviously, this is not the most profitable way to do it anymore, because the way I had it set up before, these things had much higher profit margins. So this, for example, was like $8 or something. The rice was pretty good. I think it was about 5 or 6. This was a little bit higher. The toilet paper is definitely lower than it was. This was about like $8 or $6 to $8 in profit. So this does make things simple, but I think I kind of liked it the way that it was before. I think it kind of made more sense because I was making more money overall. So we'll have to see what the actual difference is and whether or not I want to go back, but we do know that it's working. So as stated before, you can set the metrics to be whatever you want. I was definitely making more money the way it was before, but you know, you can do rounding or whatever you want to do in the future. It's completely up to you. But this does confirm that the mod is working properly. So there you go. Have fun, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on the next one.